The Good Shepherd, Part 3. He makes me lie down in green pastures. Sheep will stay up on their feet unless four requirements are met for them. So it'll be dependent upon the owner to see that the sheep are able to lie down so that they can get the rest they need. We won't need to think too hard to see that we as humans need these same four requirements met for us to rest. So what are these four requirements? The first is a freedom from fear. Sheep are timid and easily panicked, and so are we. So when they see the shepherd actually out in the field with them, they literally breathe a sigh of relief. They are confident that nothing will get them if he is around. Jesus tells his sheep that he will never leave or forsake them. Yes, it's true that life is full of hardships and uncertainties, but if we walk through them with Jesus at our side, that makes all the difference. It's the presence of the shepherd that dispels all fear, and because of this, we can sleep at night. King David wrote this, "I will lie down and sleep in peace, for you alone, O Lord, make me dwell in safety." The second requirement for sheep and humans to be able to rest is a freedom from tension and anxiety. Sheep have what a shepherd calls their budding order, or in any animal society, the pecking order. As long as this is going on, sheep must keep standing and be on guard to defend their rights and their place in the flock. But it's interesting that when the shepherd comes on the scene, all this seems to be forgotten. Rivalries are set aside, and the sheep stop their fighting. It's the presence of the shepherd that makes all the difference. The same could be said of us humans. Most of us want to be the top sheep. We butt our way to the top and do whatever is needed to keep ahead of the rest. This makes the rest of us need to keep standing to guard our rights and our place. But like we said in the last video, one of the hallmarks of a true follower of Jesus is that they can lie down in contentment. Jesus said that the first will be last and the last first in his affections. When we keep our eyes on the shepherd, then we aren't looking around at everyone else, and to be close to him means that we can be free from having to fear other people. The third requirement for sheep to be able to rest is freedom from parasites and insects. They can literally drive a sheep to distraction, making any kind of rest a near impossibility. That's why a good shepherd anoints their head with oil. That's so that these critters can't land on them, burrow into them, bite them, and lay their eggs, hatching even more pests. Similarly, in the Christian life, we face many irritations and distractions. We are bugged by this thing or that, so that we just can't lay down and rest. That's why Jesus gives us the oil of his Spirit. Christ's Spirit, referred to as the Holy Spirit, is often symbolized by oil. He is the one who brings truth, clarity, comfort, strength, and calmness to our situations. When we feel the bugs of this life are too much for us, we need only to say to Jesus, "Lord, this is too much for me to handle. Please take over and help me." And he'll do just that. The fourth requirement for sheep and people to be able to rest is a freedom from hunger. Most of the great sheep countries in the world are dry and arid places. Therefore, to have green pastures means that the shepherd must be busy clearing rough, rocky ground, preparing the soil with deep plowing, and then planting special grains and legumes. There is nothing a sheep likes more than a green pasture. He can eat his fill and then lie down to ruminate and rest. In contrast, sheep that are ill-fed must always be on their feet, searching for the next mouthful. Now Jesus says to those in his flock that those who come to me will never be hungry. He alone can satisfy us and fill the deep hunger that we all have inside of us. As our shepherd, Jesus too is busy clearing out the stony rocks of our unbelief, pulling out roots of bitterness, breaking up the hard ground of our proud hearts, and sowing the good seed of His Word, watering it with His own Spirit. He wants the best for us, and with His daily care, we can become all that we were meant to be.